What's up, guys? Been a while. Done a live stream. 2 days. Anyway, gonna go over in the beginning some of the stuff I've been working on when it comes to roster construction. If you are from a defensive point of view, if you're a 4-3, 3-4, 4-2-5, 3-3-5, 3-2-6, just a little bit of some organizational stuff to help you maybe get the guys you want in the right spots, or at least to be recruiting the number of guys at each position that you need. I'm just going to show you what I'm working on. Then I'm going to jump into 2 computer games potentially, and maybe 1. I got to get some games in before they advance my leagues. And just talk a little bit about some defense. Whatever questions you guys have on defense, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just talk about the 3-2-6, or really the 3-3-5 3-high system. I'm going to try to show you a little bit about what I'm working on with that, and some new ideas I'm going to test out against some computer players and maybe some human players tonight. So unless you guys want to go in a different direction, that's where I'm going to go. I'll be back in about 3-4 minutes. What's up, fellas? Rolling the J. I feel you, Tricks. All right, man. I'll be up in about 2 minutes. All right. Just want to get a little, get some things in order, and I'll be right back. What's up, Mike? By the way, there's a pretty good, somebody found, somebody made a soundtrack to this College Football 25. It has all of the colleges in order, I guess. I'm not mistaken. I don't think this is like, I guess this is on the game. I don't know what part of the game this is on, but pretty soon it's going to get into each school's fight song, starting with Air Force going all the way down. So got a whole bunch of trombone stuff first and some drums and whatever. Then it's going to get into each school. That's pretty cool. So I'll let that run in the background for a little bit. All right, I'll be back. be back. Let me get this thing going. Turn this down a little bit. Yeah, so that's the Gary Patterson robber coverage, which is honestly it's one of the more fun things to play, and the more that I study it, it's kind of cool to put it in the game. I got it from Southside Hitman. He kind of talked about it 2 years ago in the Game Clan Discord. I made one change that's a little bit different than his, and that's putting the nickel into a hard flat, and it's all good. Look, I'll be honest with y'all. What's up, SO? They snapping the instrumentals. I'll turn it up a little bit. Yeah, I think, people watch the stream, which is great, but I'm not getting thousands and thousands of people watching. So if 100 people come in and they get a couple nuggets per night, it's all good. I'm not worried about it. The advantage of having the Patreon just gives it to you like in an organized way. You got everything all laid out for you in playbooks and game plans and video, and you get all that information first. But again, the reason why I'm doing all that is because I know there's pay sites out there that just steal from people like me or Zando, or that's how y'all call it, right? I call it X and O now. But anyway, people steal from people like that, and they take the ideas and they just run with them. So I just don't want to make it easy. Somebody could just come to the site every freaking day, because I'm up here like every other day. I don't want people just to come here and be like, oh, there we go, I'm going to go make somebody else pay for that. So that's why there's a little bit of a paywall out there. I apologize for that. I really didn't want to do that. But then also my channel is not monetized. So I think I said that a million times. Where I can monetize it, but then I can't play music like this, so I can't show you film and all that good stuff. All right, let me just take a look at the first question was really about I think I answered the first question. Hold up. What was it again? What was that first question? Oh, just 6. I mean, look, I said it's not good. It is probably better in the college game. 6 invert. 3x1, it plays palms, right? So 2 and 3 go vertical. You got to be comfortable with your nickel and your safety playing man-to-man on number 2 and 3. That's the base thing you got to think about. I like it versus Trips Nub. It's one of my first adjustments for 2 reasons. The front gets aligned usually in an under front, okay? So you get better run gap fits. I said that about 3 years ago now. I made a video on that, which I know XNO went off and did another video on top of that. And then the thing about it is, if you call that 6 invert out of 4-2-5, it stays in the underfront. It doesn't move when you audible to a new formation. So, but then on top of that, yeah, in the college game, or just in general, if you want to go against regular 3x1, you're going to get better backside. I'm going to go into the game real quick. You're going to get better. You get sky support on the backside, which is going to be actually really big from when we start talking about the Gary Patterson 4-2-5. Let's use Tennessee real quick. I haven't seen them in a while. What are they at? They're in SEC. By the way, guys, I've been using more just the stock playbooks. I have my my custom, but I think it's just there's a lot of problems. I don't even want to get into it all right now. But first of all, it's hard to download. Second of all, you don't have all the shells. It's annoying. You know what I mean? I think he's got another job, man. You know what I'm saying? I got another job too, but I'm still doing football. My other job is still football, so I'm thinking about football all the time, 24/7. So it's easy for me to transition and just jump online and play a game or do stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I think he's an electrician or something like that. So I understand. I think I heard him say that in one of his broadcasts. He's probably busy with other stuff, but the thing that he does on his channel, which I hope he listens to this at some point, is he puts it on the membership stuff first, and they get it a week earlier, then you guys get it a week later, which is fine during the regular year, but during this time of year, he might have already figured something out, and when you get it a week later, it's really tough because it might have been figured out already this time of year. Things are moving fast in the first month or two, Anyway. Because I know that first video he did, I watched his video. I'm going to start watching his videos. Every time I do a video, other people are like, hey, he did that already. I'm like, I don't want to get caught up there. You guys think I'm stealing from the dude. So I watch his videos. I don't want to have overlap. And if I do, I give him props. I tell other people to watch his videos, but some of the 3x1 stuff that he was working on in that first video he did 2 weeks ago, a week ago, you know, you guys had figured it out already. You guys were putting in the comment section like, oh yeah, this is how it plays and this is how it plays. So, but anyway, let's just get to this real quick. So 425-6666. I'm not going to give a whole lecture on this whole thing, but am I in my regular playbook? I'm bugging out right now. I'm not going to give a whole lecture on this, but I do want to just show a couple things. 6 invert. All right. So people come out and let me just come out and just regular 3x1. So the one thing we're going to talk about later on when I start breaking down the Gary Patterson stuff, this is probably not a good look to do it. You want to probably show 3. All right, just in general, this obviously having this weak side guy is really good. You guys can figure this out, right? You know, you have an extra guy to help in the run who's down here. You can play quarters and have your quarter safety back here and he's still going to fit, but it's better sometimes to have him closer, right? And he can just basically be a force player against, he's going to be there versus speed option. He's going to be there versus other things. He's going to be in maybe the window for RPOs. Honestly, if you're getting that whatchamacallit RPO that everybody runs, like glance RPO, I like him actually standing back here. And that's going to be another story when I start talking about playing 3 high safeties. I like these guys playing from 5 yards to 10 yards, kind of like in this no man's land area. It's better than actually standing down here. Okay, but I forgot this defense actually does show 4, and he does come down and play curl flap. Look, in general, it's just better to have him down here low. He's going to be a better player when he's lined up already here. And in my personal opinion, you can kind of use that to your advantage and use that disguise. People probably think you're playing cover 3 when you're really playing split field coverage. You know what I mean? Yeah, I do consulting stuff, man. Yep. Different teams, high schools in the area, some pro guys I still know, and watch tape, give advice, you know, the basic stuff that a lot of guys do who are not currently coaching. So I've been doing that for a little bit. I actually had a position, well, not a position, but I was doing something with PFF for a little bit. I was doing something with PFF and people thought PFF was a joke. And now people actually use PFF to their own things. But, you know, I can't get into too much detail because they make you sign an NDA. Can't talk about what you do, but I was in the process of working with them. So it's another thing. But anyway, same thing with EA Sports. I actually got to the last interview of being a developer for EA Sports and didn't get the job because they wanted somebody from Mutt. So that's another story for another day that I can't talk about too much on air either. But anyway, let's just get back to this. 6 invert in general versus any type of 3x1 formations. This is going back to what you're going to see all the time. This is a huge formation this year. It's going to be this year. It was last year. It was the year before. It's every year, right? But you see how the front gets aligned and what I would call under. You see how the 3 technique is aligned away from the tight end. All right, so that is kind of the best thing about this. And if you want to check into, let's say you want to get into cover 3 match, what happens is the front is stuck. They don't actually move. So once they get into this, once you call that defense, you can get into any other front. And if you go over to my channel, I don't know if I still have the video actually active. I think I did. I think I redid the video last year talking about how I did it 2 years ago. But this is a much better front. Now I know we do have the under front itself. Okay, it's pretty cool. You have the under front. But I'm going to tell you guys right now, I would not play the under front as much as people probably want to, for different reasons. And if you guys want to know, I'll tell you. I took under front out of my custom book completely. I'm going to just use over G, and I can talk about that later. But that's what I suggest. Yeah, well, the interview was in 2020, right before the pandemic. Actually, it might have been during the pandemic. Yeah, I think it was during the pandemic. So everything was Zoom calls and everything like that. And I got to the last stage with AW was there, and then they had 2 other guys. So I saw who was on the interview, and I was like, okay, 2 guys that were from Mutt producers, and then AW. So I was like, all right, they want somebody who could do probably Mutt, which I can't stand. So I kind of went into the interview and I just played up to AW. I was just like, hey, I'm a gameplay guy. And, you know, because I had a feeling I wasn't going to get it. I didn't really want it. I'm just hoping in the future that AW will remember a brother. and be like, hey, this guy's good for gameplay. Let's bring him back at a different time. But that hasn't happened yet. So I don't know if it will, but that was that. That's what they told me afterwards. Like, yeah, you seem really good for gameplay, but we're kind of ranching into MUT. So anyway, if you guys know me personally, I'll tell you more stories from that deal, but I don't want to put anything on the public internet. Because like I said, they said that, I can't talk about certain things that we talked about. So everything got to be hush hush. All right. So what else is there? So the other question was, no, like an idea person, I'm assuming. I kind of went in, I applied for like an entry, whatever their entry level position is. So I think it was actually like, I forgot what it was called. It was almost like a part-time job to start. But, I went through the process. I told them my background. I told them my strengths. I told them what I can do. I told them I can help them. They already have connections to the NFL, I'm assuming, but I can connect them to other coaches in the NFL too that I know and find out what's the newest things and all that stuff. And then obviously I can work with them and tell them how things are played correctly. And whatever, it just didn't work out that time. It's no big deal. It actually worked out for me because pandemic came and a lot of family stuff hit me in the head for the next 2 years. So it worked out like everybody else who went through that crazy 2 years, right? All right. Another thing real quick is, where is it at? All right. So the other question was about the push. And I didn't talk about the push. I wanted to put this up there. I didn't get a chance to talk about this, but you can only use that push technique I told you guys when there's a whatchamacallit. I'm not going to go through the whole thing right now, but you can only use it when there's a tight end in line, okay? You can't do it when the tight end's not in line. So that's something just to think about. I don't know if I have a formation that's a 4x1 right now, actually. And you guys know it's 4x1 with the back in the backfield. I think I picked a bad playbook for this. Yeah, I don't have a good playbook for this. I apologize. Just know that if it's a formation like this, let me just show you. If you get a formation like this where it's 3x1 spread, right? And let's say the back was on the other side, I can't move him right now. You can't push that. All right, these guys can't push. It only happens when there's a tight end in line because it's really working off the same mechanics that you have in cover one. You call cover one hole, and there's a back in the backfield, a tight end on the line of scrimmage. They will actually kind of like in and out them in a sense, but they would push. I don't want to use the word in and out because that's not really what it is. But am I having any good formations here? Jeez, everything is all screwed up. This is a horrible playbook right now. A doubles. Here we go. So you guys know this, right? Cover one. Where the hell is it? You pick the wrong playbook and then you get in trouble. I don't know if this one's going to work. I'll just try this one right here real quick. I might get 2 controllers next time up. Yeah, it's not going to work right now. I can't show it right now. I got to get a different controller. But you guys know you in cover one that your linebacker that's playing man on the running back, if I flip this, right? Your 3 receiver hook player, I think they would actually switch here. These 2 guys would just switch assignments on this play right here. All right, the back goes out to the right. I think that's going to happen here. It does include the safety sometimes if he gets involved. So it's the same idea in other coverages versus 4x1. It's the same principle. If you can't push, yeah, that's a whole nother. I actually don't have a straight answer for that. You're just gonna have to play different coverages. And I've kind of, you know what? If you go back, Mike, and look at it, yeah. No, look at the video I did on last year's Madden. It's still relevant until Madden drops, right? I did a video on 4x1. I think I have it labeled as 4x1. Hold on one second. Yeah, I can give you the link to it from here and you can look at it. You remember this chart here? I'm gonna flash it real quick here. Project that I was supposed to finish. I never got a chance to finish it. I apologize, but hold on one second. I gave you that sheet with like what I call the toolbox. Everybody uses that same idea, but it was a coverage toolbox. And within it, I gave you different answers to different formation issues. Not necessarily by real life, just by what works, you know what I mean? Let me see if I can find it real quick. Yeah, coverage toolbox. All right. It's kind of what I use in games, you know what I mean? Give me 1 second here, bro. I'm gonna find it real quick. 4x1 quads empty. There we go. Yeah, I think if you look up and if you look into, if not, I'll just send it to you, Mike. Just send me a message later on. I'll just send it to you. I talked about 3 coverages that I like versus it. So other people have some other answers. I have 3 coverages. I actually played a game versus a guy too last year. He just ran quads all day. And I think I made a video about that. Just going up against a cheeser that runs quads multiple times in the game. And I just rotated 3 calls and just shut his shit down. That was it. Yeah, the meta sheet. Yep. Right. For now, right now, use the same coverages if you can. I have one of them that's a man coverage. I would say no. But the other 2, yes. And just make sure, like, if any of them are cover 2, I'm not saying any of them are cover 2. But if any of them are cover 2, just make sure that your cover 2 is you have vertical hooks on the field. So make sure that, you know, this guy here, I talked about this on stream already. Put this guy into a vertical hook, right? You know, obviously everybody knows get this guy out of a middle read. This player right here, right? This is the guy here, the linebacker. If you're playing a regular 4-down defense, you got to put him into a vertical hook. And I gave you guys a video on that as well, right? And that was from one of the guys on the Patreon that told me, so I would never put that out there in the into the YouTube world because somebody was willing to tell me to help you guys out. So with you guys, if you saw that video, it came out last week of how to get your linebackers in the vertical hooks. And then there's also defenses in the game that actually have vertical hooks. I think everybody knows that by now. That's not a secret. So if you call a lot of these, what do you call it? These 2 trap defenses, right? They naturally have vertical hooks on the field. I guess not. I just lied. You thought they did? Maybe not them. Maybe just the regular 2 inverts do, actually. Maybe not at a double mug. You just got to find the right ones. Pretty sure 2 inverts have them. But maybe not. Gotta go find them, brothers. I know they're out there. I've seen a couple of them out there. No problem, bro. All right, so let me just talk about something I wanted to show you guys when it comes to. Somebody asked me this in a video. I want to make a separate video on it, but I don't know if it'd be worthwhile doing. It might be too. I don't know. We'll see. See what you guys think. Let me just put this in the right spot. I'm gonna switch over here in a second. I'm gonna bring up my recruiting sheet real quick. This is more about, like, you know, gameplay. I love everything about football. I love trying to figure the game out. That's like the #1 job, I feel like. But honestly, we got to have fun with the game too, right? So how you guys doing recruiting and all that stuff? I think that's the best part of this game. It's honestly probably the real reason why I will continue to keep playing this game after Madden drops. Just the recruiting stuff I think is really fun. Oh shit, I had it open in the other computer. Hold on. Save. Okay, here we go. Okay. Let me just sign out so you guys can see my government. And then make this switch. All right, you guys should be able to see this. Actually, let me just. We might go black for a half a second here. I'm just gonna switch my controls real quick. Give me a second, guys. I'm bugging out right now. I'll just leave it alone. Let me just show you the screen. It'll pull up here in a second. Should be able to see it. So what I did was, somebody asked me about like just each team and how it works with recruiting and how I would do it. So every team I did, this is right now Rutgers, and it should pull up on your side in a second. Let me just confirm. Can you guys see this right now? 425, it should show up. Okay, I think you can see it, yeah. Anyway, so what I have over here is just basically a basic spreadsheet of just each position, what I think you should recruit, all right? And I did offense on one side, 10 or 11 personnel, 425 here. So if you're a 425, I would suggest just the basic numbers at each position being just like this. Not hard, not crazy. It's gonna give you 45 guys on defense, including 3 special team guys, the kickers and the punters. But it's pretty much just saying that you have 2 defensive ends who need to be on the field all the time, right? So you want to have 8 guys. You want to get basically, if you can recruit one every year, go ahead. If you over-recruit one year, then you don't have to do a lot the next year. But you basically want to have a freshman, a sophomore, a junior, and a senior at the end. Same thing at DT, outside linebacker. Now, if you're a 4-2-5, you only have 2 guys on the field. So one's going to be an outside linebacker, one's going to be an inside backer. It doesn't matter if you have 2 inside backers or 2 outside backers, but they're all the same type of personnel. So it's going to be more of the run and hit type of linebackers, 4-3 type of linebackers. No difference really in the body types or anything like that. So I could just make it one linebacker position, to be honest with you. You know what? Let's just do that. That probably makes more sense. So let me just put that on there real quick. Let me just put linebacker will be just it's really one position in my opinion. And then corners 8, safeties 10. Obviously you need more safeties on the field. You're gonna probably always have 3 safeties on the field. And 2 corners. So that's the reason why that works out like that. All right, so that's that. So you guys get the idea. And then over here for the 3-4, so this is my Purdue team, which I'm gonna try to play with tonight, I think. This is just a basic 3-4. So this is gonna be, you know, we're going to run mint, we're going to run odd, we're going to run a regular 3-3 wheel fronts, all that stuff. But DNs, 6, 4, okay, so there's 2 DNs on the field all the time, right? So this number's a little bit lower because you can take sometimes like I don't have one, this is only basically having like 3 years of kids at each position. The only reason why I did that was because at DT, you can pretty much kind of rotate some of those guys to play DN. So you really need only like 10 inside bodies. That's what that is, okay? Then outside backers, you definitely want to have a lot of them. This is going to be the hardest position to recruit. You got these big, rangy, guys who can pass rush and also drop. It's hard to find unless you're a really good school. So I don't suggest running a 3-4 unless you have recruits, you know? Middle linebacker 8, that might be too much, but again, you have 2 guys on the field most of the time. And then the staple, this is almost like, just generic. 8 and 8. If you were playing Madden, you would just reduce everything by 2, pretty much. If you guys were playing Madden, that's how I would do it. And then the last one here, probably the most interesting one, which is the one that I'm kind of working on right now. If you're a 3-3-5 or 3-2-6 team, I would just look at this type of makeup. So again, it's similar to the 3-4, where you're going to have 6 guys inside, 4 guys inside, 6 DNs, 4 D tackles, right? The one thing that's different is this. So linebackers, you can do this. I'm kind of like separating so I can make it easy when I just organize it myself. I'm going to have the outside linebackers be what I call special players. Like this is like your Micah Parsons types, because in this defense, you do want to have edge rushers. So if you do want to jump into dime or something, you want to get, or there's a situation where you want to have some rushers off the edge, that's cool, but that's not part of the defense. The defense is really just having 3 guys on the line of scrimmage who are big body guys, and the guys off the ball are going to be guys that can rush. So I would recruit 4 guys. This is a key position. Go get yourself some special players that are pass rushers that can do everything. They can drop in coverage. That's why I'm only saying get like 1 per year if you can. But you're going to end up playing this guy at middle linebacker sometimes. I mean, he's going to be playing like that monster back, and he's going to be rushing from off the ball or spying from off the ball. So once I start putting this package together, you guys will get an idea. Every team has one of these, I think, right now, but you have to look for them. And then after that, linebackers, 8 of them, right? So just these are going to be the other 2 positions on the field that are just going to be run and hit linebackers. So again, I would take like the specials, basically a linebacker who's going to play off the ball, probably right over the center and rush the center. You know what I mean? And then this guy here is going to be more of your bubble backers that have to play overhang sometimes or in the box. And then obviously you need corners and safeties because it's a defense that's going to require you to play with 3 safeties on the field or 3 corners on the field all the time. And that's why I put 10, because we're also going to get into packages, especially if you're going to use a $326. We're going to have 6 DBs on the field. So that's important. And I didn't talk about this, but kickers too. I think you should have 2 in case one gets hurt. You want to have another guy. Usually the other guy's redshirting though. And that's that. Total number of defensive guys in each of these builds are all, counting the special team guys' defense, is all 40. And then on offense, you have 45 and then 40, total 85. That's how many scholarships that's the rules in college football, 85 scholarships. So that's the number I try to keep myself at. And this last one here is just an overview of everything I just said, except I added in 4-3. So the 4-3 package is here in case you want to be a 4-3 team, which I recommend. It's a good defense. You can do a lot out of it. This is going to be very similar to the 3-4, except you just have more DNs, right? More D tackles. You're going to have less linebackers on the outside, but everything's pretty much evened out, all right? And that's it. So that's how I would build my team. If you're looking at it, it's not going to be perfect every year, so don't go into a season and be like, oh, I gotta hit these numbers. But when I have my sheet here, like look at this SMU sheet that I did. I didn't put the names in, so you don't even, like that sheet that I showed you guys earlier, you don't have to put your names in every single player. I didn't have enough time to do it, but I just wanted to put how many players I had at each position. So at each position I wrote, this is what I have. And then guys that are seniors that are leaving, right? If I'm losing a bunch of guys, I need these guys to come in. So in this defense, I figured I need 4 right ends, 3 left ends, because I have a bunch of guys leaving. That's a bad sheet to show you. Let me show you a different one. Let me show you one that actually makes sense. It looks like a bunch of hoopla. I think I took some time and did pretty well on this one. The numbers that may not match up to what I just did right now, I got to go back and just kind of double check the numbers over here. But it's pretty easy. Like, let me just look at corners down here. Corners down here. Again, I'm crazy about this, I know. But to me, this is part of the fun. I do the same thing in Madden. And these guys are going to be with you a lot longer. Well, they may not be with you much longer, but your team is going to be very similar the next year, maybe more than Madden. So right now I have 8 corners, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I guess I have more than that. All right. I have some guys that I've tried to redshirt. I think you can't see them. I can't even see them myself. Why did I say I have 8? What's wrong with me? I have 10. But anyway, I'm losing for sure 1, 2, 3, right? So I'm losing 3 guys for sure. So that's 7, right? That I'm going to have next year. I need at least 1 if I want to have 8. Okay. So let me just change that number. Now, once you guys know in the game, if you have a really good junior, like this kid's a junior, he might leave early. So you might want to prepare for that and think that, especially a threat to go to the NFL or whatever. So you might want to go get yourself another one. And you could probably start looking for a kid late or whatever. So that's that. Just wanted to show that. I think somebody had asked a question about this in a video. So I wanted to just I think they were asking about Purdue. So that's the team I'm going to work on right now is Purdue, which is right here. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. If you guys use the spreadsheet on my Patreon, I gave this guys out to you guys already. I'll update it, I think. I'll do that right after this video. I'll update this thing. The only thing you don't want to, basically, I changed up the whole sheet so that this total number right here just adds up whatever's in this column. So you could put whatever numbers are in this column. Over here, what you need to go for, how many scholarships you're going to offer, have you offered, all in this column. So, you could do what you want with like moving guys around, you can move the tight ends up here and put 13 tight ends. It doesn't matter. It's just the bottom. And then down here it gives you the total. So it's weird because Purdue says they have 90 guys in their roster. I thought 85 was the max, but whatever. So this number takes the totals, right? The needs and how many offers you have out. So that's where I'm at right now. So I'm going to go take this sheet and put it up with the what's going on in my game and go from there. Because I think I got to get this Purdue game in before the morning, if I'm not mistaken. Which is going to be a 3-4 defense, which I'm going to try to use the mentor defense as I'm gonna kind of do it with you guys live. So I know someone, who was the guy talking? Was it you, Trix? He said you were working some of this Jesse Minter stuff, right? Or was it somebody else? I think it was you. Yeah, I just wanted to put that up there in the beginning. That was a lot of talking, but just if anybody watches it later, I want them to have that in the beginning so they can see it. Oh yeah. So that was I put that I don't know if you saw the video I did earlier today. It has like this, what did I put this thing? Let me open it up real quick. Let me get off the sheet. If you look at the video I put out today talking about the plans for the future, I showed some of the Minter stuff. They develop better. What are you guys talking about? Yeah, the monster back roll. DPs talk about it. Working outside linebacker over the guard. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. I think that's what I'm not going to be able to do it in this game, but you could put him at middle linebacker in certain packages and have him rush, because there's a lot of assignments where the middle linebacker is rushing. I just don't know how to really do it from, I guess, the other thing that I'm not going to get too deep into until we start the NFL stuff. Looking at the Jesse Minter, he does a lot of NFL third down pressure looks, you know? So like in the game last year, it was called, what do you call it? It was called nickel triple. So he's basically doing a lot of nickel triple stuff and then doing a lot of stunting, which you can't do in the game, the video game, unfortunately. So it's a lot of stuff, dude. I got Wisconsin. Is this a user? I don't think so. Hold on, let me just check real quick. Nah, this isn't a user. I don't see Wisconsin. All right, good. I haven't gotten to his cover 9 pressures, no. Now, when you say cover 9, what are you talking about? You're talking about in the video game, his pressures out of cover, like quarter, half, quarter? Or because some people use the word cover 9 to be cover 0, so I just want to make sure. You know what could be happening? I think this is what's happening. Yeah. I think this isn't on top. I was moving some stuff around here, guys. I think I figured out why it wasn't working for me. I think I changed the order. I need to transform full screen. Shift to jack and bug the mic. Shift towards the jack. We can jump into practice mode. You can tell me what you're talking about. Hold on, let me see. Let me read the whole thing. Spreadsheet nerd, yeah. I'm with you, man. No doubt. The one thing about the Fangio system, I'm gonna be honest with you, Mark, is you got it all there for you, right? The link is up there. But the thing is, I did not like Fangio versus the run. which is going to be part of the issue, I think, with the mentor stuff too. Maybe I didn't play it enough. I only did a little bit, but I just didn't like it versus run teams that were committed to run the ball, which is kind of like real life. It's excellent versus teams that want to pass all day. You got somebody who wants to pass all day, they're going to have a hard time. I've shut down a lot of good people that I didn't even think I could shut down. But the run game and using some of those creepers to blitz, blitz the B gap and stuff, I just wasn't getting the success that I wanted. So I don't know. I don't know what you think about that, but let me just take a look over here. Let me move this over, actually. I'm going to jump into that tricks and try it out. So you can line the nickel, triple formation from the mid front line. Okay, so move the line towards the jack. I'll do that. All right, I was trying to get back in the race with this stuff here. Actually, I already did all my hours with this. How did I get 2 guys? Oh, I'm bugging out. I already did this. That's what happens when you got too many teams. I already know these guys committed. I already freaking wrote it down. All right, let's just jump into a game then. Again, my offense is out of it. It's not there yet, guys. I'm kind of messing around with stuff. I'm taking my time because that's always gonna be there for me. This has to be a computer versus computer game, so bear with me. But I'm gonna try it from a different view so I can see what's going on better. So we'll jump into practice mode first before I do that. I gotta put coach mode on. I just want to see what you're talking about. Let me get 2 controllers so I can get a better defensive look. I was going to use Michigan, just out of respect. It's crazy that who's back at Michigan as the coordinator again? I forgot his name right now. Yeah, I got to coach the Purdue game because it's a league that I can play the 4-2. I can do whatever I want. I do have to play a game too. Actually, you know what? I'll take a look after. I got to check my Discord to see which one is due first. I think the Purdue game is due tomorrow morning, so I got to get that in, I think. Let me just take a look at this real quick, though. So you're saying come out in mint, right? It doesn't matter what it is. Let me just come out in Tampa 2 for now. You're saying just shift the line over. Let me get rid of this guy. All right, don't worry, I got rid of that thing. All right, so let's see here. Shift the line. We're getting a little bit, I guess. I see what you're saying. We are getting 3 guys on this side of the center. There's no 3 technique technically, though. That's the only problem. Or maybe this is your 3 technique. Is that what you're thinking? Okay, I got you. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, you are getting that same kind of look there. Your 3 techniques on the other side. Usually there's another walked up player, right? That's the other thing too. So I know right now we don't have all those guys. Oops. So something like that. I see what you're saying. Let me do that again. Let me see if I can make some natural shifts real quick. Let's call it 3 sky. I wish I can get that linebacker on the. I got him on the line of scrimmage. Jeez, it's not what I was looking for. It's not bad though. There we go. I didn't mean to do that. Why did this guy get up and move, though? Should be right here. It's like an underfront, though. I don't know if that's nickel triple. I know in the game it's a linebacker walked up. It doesn't matter who's really there. We're just trying to get all those guys on one side of the line. Damn, it was on the video tonight too a lot. Let me get back on that one, man. All right, yeah, definitely. I'll take a look at that. And you said it was nickel mint, right? It wasn't a different front. All right, let me just check. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna check my Discord real quick and just see which one is due first, and then I'll just jump into a game. Okay. All right, looks like I gotta get this thing in advances in the morning, so hopefully they'll let me play with some different views. Oops. I'll tell you what, the one thing that's a little overwhelming is playing with different teams in the college game with so many different styles to play. It's a lot. It's a lot, and then you got to think about all the different stuff you got to go up against. It's a lot. It's probably good, but it's a lot. Might be a little bit too much for me to chew right now. Who did I lose? Did I lose somebody? Ah, fuck it. I'll take a look at it later. All right, this team, I think I already have it the depth chart set up, so we're good. I do want to change real quick the scheme and the playbook. I thought this was going to be a good defense for them. I don't think so. I'm just going to go with regular 3-4. All right, I just kept pro style just for my own s and giggles. You know, I played a game earlier. I am going to switch on my offense real quick. Hold on. I'm going to pick SMU. I was playing a game earlier today. I was using SMU. I was kind of working my Texas Coast offense a little bit. Not even close to what it needs to be, but at least I have an idea of the type of plays I should be calling. Where is it at? All right, let me just get this going here. Computer, I think, can run this better if I'm helping it out. You talk about Mabel from the standpoint of how people call it in the game. Let me turn off the sound here. Because Mabel means different things to different people. I just want to make sure. What's up, Wheeler? Oh, you took it back. Isn't that a term in Saban's language, Mabel? I'm not 100% sure how he uses it. But just basically creating that push before it happens, based off the formation. Yeah, flood the coverage. That's a good answer to 4x1. Yeah, absolutely. I just don't, I've never done it, to be honest with you, but I think it's a good answer. Let me turn this up a little bit so we can hear. Oh, what is it? What is it? Damn things. I forgot how to do this already. What is wrong with my head right now? Can I not do it? Oh, I gotta press 7.
Instead, they'll take the touchback. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense will have the first possession of the game.
And real quick, I do want to change on all the plays, but I think I can change the actual. Oops, I mean to play defense. Whatever. Hopefully, he's just gonna play. Oh, I'm supposed to actually. Oh my God, what is wrong with my head right now? Sorry, guys, I'm bugging out. I'm supposed to play the game and actually do it. I freaking got caught in the old school way of doing this. Let me just change the. I can change the views out there. I forgot. All right, get my head on my ass. I've done it plenty of times already in this game.
You can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense.
I'm going to keep it from this view. Actually, no, we can run it from this view. It's fine. This playbook doesn't require me to see all the... That was a bad way to start the game.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to
match principles will work. Oh, so just in regular 3x... If you call 3 match, yeah, it works versus 4x1. If you're calling cover 4 quarters, it won't work. So that's where you're at right there. If you're asking that question, my fault. Yeah, the match principles do work. All the skinny, it works. But when you talk about Mabel, I thought maybe you said you were thinking I want to play some zone coverage, you know? You don't want to play 3 match. So like you call cover 3 sky and you put somebody into a hard flat, somebody into a curl flat, and just basically push everybody over yourself. With your, I'm not sure about well, it should work. I think it's better to do it out of a buzz coverage, maybe. You know what I mean? Than do it from like a 3 sky look. 4th and inches, yeah, we're gonna go for it. Let's go. Don't embarrass me.
The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here.
All right, I'll definitely take a look.
But they might go for it.
Oh my God.
He's not going to get
that defensive end just murdered me.
So Wisconsin's offense has its first opportunity of the day.
Okay, I'm gonna take a look at it. I subscribe to Cody, man, so I definitely will take a look. He has so much stuff over the years, I can't even get through all of it.
You don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around.
Nah, they should not be playing spot drop.
So this receiver's going to have to make plays.
Oh shit, I didn't pick a defense.
Great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays.
Yeah, 3 buzz will be better. Come out and dime and call 3 buzz. Make sure it's a strong side rotation. All right, I don't have any plays really set for this right now. I should open up. Hold on, let me just open up what I had up here from earlier today. Actually, let me not do it over here. Let me just gonna open up my computer over here, guys. Give me 1 second. All right. I just wanted to open up just some ideas over here. And Tricks, jump in, or anybody, if you have any ideas. There's certain situations. Well, actually, you guys probably shouldn't be helping me that much. Other people in my league might get upset. But still, if you have any, just say something if you see something. I didn't get a chance to pick a play. The one thing I'm really curious about is does he really play a lot of vision zone?
From the shotgun, the inside give.
I hate switching the defense. The guys take too long to go over. So Cody talked about Minter, about Jesse Minter, playing a lot of vision zone defense. You know what I mean? Here goes. Oh, this is halfback week.
Make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the
Let's just play 3 match.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
I can't actually play the game. I gotta let the computer play these things out.
Takes the handoff. It's Malusi. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebackers?
They don't let you show 3? Oh, are you serious? Why would they not? You sure you weren't playing? Because certain fronts don't let you I'll let you show properly.
Here comes 3rd and short.
I can't read the chat and call plays at the same time. It's tough. Hold on.
Settle for a field goal. Defense calls a quick
All right, doubles off close. I'm not sure who these guys are. Close. I'm going to play the cover 2 side to the close side. So I'm going to call cover 6. This is a little bit more just how I would do it. Damn it, I would have 6 in here. I'll flip fingers and make it. I can't make it.
It's 3rd and short.
Actually, I can. Let's try to do it real quick.
Making that 4th down decision. To the air, it's Van Dyke. They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
I gotta talk to the commissioner about this. Usually in the D tackle, I'm playing with 10. You know, I can't. The guy's not doing anything. Like right there, the D tackle just stood there and did nothing. All right, here goes. I haven't called 6 invert. 6 invert in here. The bad thing about defenses like this, where you use the stock books, you got to really have all this stuff. Whoops. You got to have everything laid out for you. It's hard to find plays when they're picking plays quickly. You know what I mean? So let me just kind of get a couple plays that I need.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Going to work on second.
You guys know about this? If he calls 6 Willie, you got to man this guy up on the running back versus 2x2. Or else it won't, you know, nobody's going to cover the running back. All right, this is silly. I called 6 Willie. I just wanted to see what would happen. This is not a good play call for this situation, but I just wanted to see what would happen here. And look at this linebacker playing man on the tight end. That's the 6 Willie guy that's automatically assigned to play man on the tight end. Look at him backing up and like giving all that space instead of just sliding over and getting into his hip pocket. This is the type of stuff that when you see this stuff, this makes you can't play 6 Willie. I know that's not a good situation to play it in, but still, that's just horrible technique. Horrible. Where the hell is the freaking blitz I can use? This is the bad thing about using playbooks. I don't know.
You can't telegraph where the ball is going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second.
I'm screwed up here, guys. Don't look at this.
And then throw the ball
I can't use the linebacker.
areas of the field, anticipating where.
Touchdown, Wisconsin! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Yeah, DT's in a 3-point stance, man. That's silly. We can't do this because I'm hurting my team right now. Actually, I'll play offense. I might let defense just play the computer play. I think I can do that, right? Play options. I'm going to play offense. I'll control the offense. Defensively, I think I'm just going to let them just call plays. Because I don't, first of all, if you're using a stock book, you better use your favorite system so that you can get everything lined up the way you need it to be. Like basically get like the 10, whatever it is, 15 calls that you're going to use. Have it in your favorites. Make sure all your guys are in the right positions so you can call plays quickly. Because I can't be thumbing through a whole freaking playbook trying to find plays when people are going fast. It's just, that's the thing about college. You can't do that. It's not the NFL's a slower game. You know what I mean? All right. Like I have all this stuff here on my favorites for offense because I was just trying to find plays that fit my offense. So that's the reason why I did that. It's not in any type of order. I would usually put it in some sort of order, but I'm not doing that right now. I'm trying to actually play to win this game, so that's my fault. That's why on defense I cannot call plays right now because I don't have a defensive game plan, and I don't even know where to find plays once I do think about what I want. So I am actually trying to win this game. So it doesn't look like it right now, I'm sure. I think this is cover 3. I can't really tell. Yeah, cover 3. Throw the seam. There we go. So this is computer versus computer. I don't have this thing in order, but this is kind of how I would run my Texas Coast version in college. More spread, more one back, but still. I'm using a stock playbook. I'm using a spread SMU playbook, so of course.
That kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The Boilermakers will keep this drive going.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the run.
All right, a little 4-by-1 action. I can't see the defense for sure. This is a drive route. Just give it to him. Oh, curl route was open instead. Good job, guys. Something that the whatchamacallit, I'm going to do something that Cowboys would do. Come out in 2-by-2. All right, and then motion to 3-by-1. Nub. They go back and forth between these two positions a lot. Two formations a lot.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks.
Looks like a mint front.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Put it right on.
Good job, fellas. Where are we at? 14-yard line. Personality play of Mike McCarthy. Corner routes down this situation. If I can find one. Why not get something in here? I'll just cheese him up with the wheel. I think post wheel. This is a little bit tight to run this. Let's see how it happens though. Corner out. Touchdown. It is wild. I'm not playing though. This is the computer play. I'm not throwing the ball. I'm hiking the ball. I'm calling the plays, but the computer's playing. You can't see it. I know it's wild. And our league makes us do this so that we know that we're not playing the game. But we put on, I'm using coach mode as well, so the computer actually is throwing the ball. I can't actually watch these moments though on defense. Yeah, I can. Okay. Yeah. Nah. XO Madden League. No, I'm not. I don't play with this, bro. This is a computer versus a computer game right now. But it's coach mode on offense. I'm using it in the quarterback, and I'm not actually throwing the ball. I put it on coach mode. Is I don't know if you guys know, but the quarterback will make all the decisions for you. So make sure people in your league aren't cheating with that. So it locks in on the quarterback, and he throws the ball. He does everything. But I get to control this. I get to control the line of scrimmage. I can change plays, formations, audibles. Yeah, I'm cleared. Yeah, nobody thinks I'm actually making throws down the sideline. That'd be sick though if I was. Defensively, I'm letting the defense play right now. So hopefully my defensive coordinator is worth the damn.
Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Wide receiver now comes in.
On offense though, I can use a different mode. I can use like all 22. Oh, come on, guys. But when you watch your computer play completely on defense, this is, oh, the ball's out. Oh, damn. That was a weird fumble. Yeah. Yeah, I did that last game I played. If you look back at the game I played, my last Purdue game, I was using my offensive playbook, my custom indie book. It was working pretty well, but the indie offense, I need to see the field, and I couldn't see the field, so I couldn't make my checks. Yeah, but I could do that. I was going to do that again, but I just didn't. Again, I wanted to use this view. So you can use your playbook. But one thing I would say though, if you let the computer play like this, I just got beat for a touchdown. If you let your computer play on defense, the computer is going to pick all the plays from the playbook that is in the game plan. So like when you create a book, you have like 1st and 2nd down, 1st and 10, 2nd and short, 3rd down plays, red zone plays. That's what it chooses. So if it's empty and you don't have anything in there, it's going to be just choosing the same play over and over. If there's so you can set up your playbook that way. That's how they call the game. I did this for the last time I was serious about doing this was 2017, and I learned that using stock playbooks, the computer calls a better game than using your custom book, even if you set it up to a T. So There's a couple of situations that are like real funky, like fourth down, what's a 4 minute drive, stuff like that. It's crazy. So it's better to just use stock books if you don't let the computer call plays. If you're doing what I'm doing right here, and I'm picking plays from here and letting the quarterback throw, then you can use your book better. If that makes sense. I'm kind of rambling, but I hope that makes sense. Still don't block the nickel on inside zone. They didn't fix that. You guys don't know that. Nickels don't get blocked on inside zone, so try not to run the ball to the nickel side.
Wisconsin has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period.
How do you call plays without actually playing? So you go into your settings. I don't think I can show you from here. You go into your settings in the main menu, right? Settings, and then you go all the way down. This is actually a good thing to do, I think, in the future for even Madden, just to see how the game plays when you first get it. From the main menu, right? The very main menu of the whole game. When you go down to gameplay helpers and stuff, you're going to see something that's there. It's called coach mode. And if you turn it on, it actually tells you what it is up upper right hand corner. It says, you can hike the ball, but you won't have control of what happens afterwards. The players will play on their own. So you control the quarterback, but you're actually not throwing the ball. The quarterback will throw the ball based off of, like, if the computer's playing the computer. That's what I was joking about the other night, because if you're in a league and you're somebody who wants to try to be cute, they have like a 99 overall quarterback, they could use it. And you probably would notice because the preview was doing some weird things, but guys can actually play with that online and you don't even know. So just be careful if you're in a league. You can put that in one of your rules. And then you just go back into the game. So now I'm just calling plays. I'm doing what I got to do. And then I'm just going to, I press the button and I let go. I don't even think, can I control somebody else? Let me see if I can control somebody else. I think I can control somebody else too. Hold on, let's see what happens here. Yeah, you can control another player. It switches it back to the quarterback though. So I say control another player. I'm actually not controlling another player. Like it goes back to the quarterback the whole time. So just good to know. It's kind of a fun little feature.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Okay. You got a custom playbook? We got to talk about your 3-2-6, SO.
On the run, it's
McCoby. I'm looking forward to doing that next. I was hoping to play my game today. The game I was supposed to play today was against I was going to use my 3-2-6 for the first time against a human. And this guy came out and freaking ran wishbone. I found out like at the last second that he's a wishbone guy. So I couldn't run the actual defense I wanted to. All right, this looks like some sort of, I can't tell at the bottom if it's press or not, but I can't see any leverage at all here. This could be cover 6 or cover 9 or whatever. Palms to the top. Let's see what happens. Should be a good play versus palms anyway. Unless he does that crap. Who's the defense? Palms, see? Those underneath routes should be open versus palms. Let me see. Most of the time the computer doesn't play this very well. I ran mesh. Yeah. He just took forever to run this route. This route took forever. Or else he would have definitely out-leveraged this guy right here. The outside backers and palms, or the quarter flat defenders don't play it well. How do they play this over here? Did the backer take him? Yeah. If you throw it to either, this is the thing about the game, guys. Like, the way I play, if I'm in the pocket right now, I'm like, I'm going to my next reads. But some people are just lazy and they're going to say they know that you're in quarters and they know the linebackers are going to pretend to follow these shallows, but they're going to fall off late. And if you still throw the ball to the shallow, he's out the gate. If you get time and throw it to this guy, he's out the gate. So some people would just take advantage of that. I was hoping the computer would know that and kind of just throw the ball to the shallow regardless, but they didn't. They threw a stupid pass to nobody. So, oh well.
These fans are going absolutely nuts.
I guess I have to. I don't think I'm actually gonna. I think I have to punt the ball. So special teams is something you have to do with this. That's the only thing they won't let you do, guys. If you want to play computer versus computer, you can't do special teams. Yeah, computer versus computer. What did you? So Your 3-2-6. How did you run it? Did you run it similar to what we talked about in here, running like the dollar package, or did you do it a different way? By the way, if my guys keep getting burned down the sideline, I'm gonna jump in and call the defense. I'm not gonna let that happen. It's like I'm the head coach right now. Like, if y'all can't do it, I'll call it. I'm gonna Kyle Shanahan somebody. Kyle Shanahan to Steve Wilkes.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you
Poor Steve Wilkes. What a way to go out. Just regular dollar. Okay, cool. What do you run? 3 cloud, some 3 buzz. I think those are the 2 best coverages to run from that. Let's go, defense. Get your stuff together.
And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. And how about that interior defense stuffing?
Let me turn the volume up on the game a little bit.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
Gets it out quickly. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Badgers are on the move. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And he found plenty of running room.
I think I could do a better job than this defensive coordinator. This is his last series. If he gives him a touchdown, I'm taking it over.
Really good looking run right there. He reminds me of one of the greatest Wisconsin players of all time, Heisman Trophy winner Ron Dayne, who was a teammate of mine with the New York Giants, and he was so good at being patient and setting up blocks.
Yeah, let me take it over. I'm gonna, do the same thing. I'm about to just use it to D-tackle and not do anything.
He just takes his time and carves his way.
What's up, Senio?
On the run, it's Malusi. Plows ahead for a pickup of 4 down to the 14.
My team's struggling right now on both sides of the ball.
Down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
I can't even get out of this. I want to call timeout. I can't even do that.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Able to pick his way forward.
Thanks.
Game before the defense gets him down.
Give me the goal line play,
This
right?
is the area of the field where you need a really good back. You can depend on, you can give him the football.
Hey,
He's going to
hey,
get a
hey.
little crease and just lower his shoulder, be physical, be powerful.
Let me not use this guy. He might just get run over or something in the middle of the field.
And maybe get him another one today.
That's not me. That's not me. I'm telling you. That's the computer.
Gets him back at the 8-yard line.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes.
I'm not cheating.
You can see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this.
Oh, you watched that game?
We got to get after this guy. We have to affect his.
Yeah, boy. I almost lost it at the end doing dumb stuff on offense, but yeah.
After him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
You saw the. I don't know if you saw the formula I used on him, but it was pretty easy. I hate to say it, but I'm saying it. What do we got here? 3rd and goal. Let's go. Let's bring the house. This usually isn't my deal here, but I will do it here. Oh, it's 4-by-1. All right. What? How is that not a drop? That should be an incomplete pass. He fumbled it and got it. Oh, yeah, la, la, la.
How about the offense and the awareness? You see the ball out, forget jumping on it. I'm going to pick that puppy up. I'm going to take it to the house.
That ball, I guess it did come out. He caught it and came out when he hit the ground. Damn.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn.
Oh, they didn't get it. Nice job. So yeah, all right. So 3-by-1, palms, 3 match, quarters, 3 match, 1 blitz.
From the right can be a little tricky.
Versus normal and 2-by-2 blitz. I'm feeling that. I like that. What's your thought? What's your guys' thoughts on the mint front? I know it's good versus 2-by-2. I'm thinking it's better versus 2-by-2. But a lot of you guys say that you don't like it versus 3x1. So what's the solution? Get into just regular nickel, nickel over, or nickel even. I'm not going to keep calling all the different nickel names. There's nickel over, there's nickel 3-3 will. There's obviously 4-2-5.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout. You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now.
Yeah, 3-match. You guys have noticed how people are all over 3-match, right? Can I get some credit for calling that coverage out? I called it out during Madden Beta. That 3-match was going to be the best coverage. As soon as it's so skinny in the game, you know, it was a wrap. Because now we have an answer to a formation that used to kick our ass. Let's see how the computer runs shock option. Can I change the view at all? I can't change the view. Hold on, what is pre? Oh, that's not. Never mind. Forget it.
Looking downfield, it's Card. Receiver looks it in.
Let's go fast.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The give to the back.
Nobody blocks the nickel.
Creating some space, getting just
So we don't know how to. That's all right.
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Over fronts, okay. 2 tight ends. Gotcha. That's what I figured. Oh, there you go, computer.
And he will score.
Just a regular little sail route concept right there.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead.
I mean, what about mint and I bring the guy off the edge? You know, blitz 3x1 mint. Just a regular nickel pressure. You mix the coverages up behind it. That should be good, right? Should help.
Lining up to add another.
That's the one thing I appreciate about college in high school and college coaches more than anything else is their attention to detail, first of all, because in the NFL, not all coaches are great. I'm not going to lie. I'm talking trash, okay? But the best teachers that I've always said this ever since I was younger. Best teachers I've ever been around are high school coaches, okay? So a lot of those guys didn't get the opportunity to make it to the NFL. You know, they didn't get the right, you know, they weren't in the right place at the right time. But there's just so many different things you have to be ready for and have like answers for, more than even the NFL, in my opinion. The NFL is a little bit more of a matchup-based scheme stuff. Let me just get into a call here. Not the best call here, actually. This is actually a way to get you swooped. I just quickly checked in the cover one. Let me focus on this series, actually. Mint's not also good versus the spread stuff like this, like 10 personnels, I call it. Let's go with. Yeah, give me a better call, please. Damn, not this call. I really don't want this call. We don't want 3 lock either. Let's just go 2-man. Screw it.
Dropping back, it's Van Dyke.
See how I'm getting the computer? It's so cheesy what I'm doing by accident. Because I called 4 drop, and they probably called the play that was good versus 4 drop, and then I checked into 2-man at the last second. All right, this is just 2x2 deuce, right? Let's see how Quarters plays.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long.
This is 3rd and long? Oh, shit, I probably not a good call either.
They'll leave it with him.
It's all right.
Knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a
Got lucky. Well, give up football by the offense. They wasn't trying to really go down the field. That's not a good call. We're 3rd and 10 to run cover 4. They could have just ran out routes for 1st down. That was silly of me.
Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to.
Let me see what happens if we call Argo. Let's cheese the computer up here.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the
I don't know what they're in. There's some sort of disguise here. Let's just see what happens. Blitz. Oh. Almost got picked.
You can feel the momentum.
That was pressure, huh? Fire zone.
Here, drive it down the field and score again, David. They would have all of that momentum on their side.
Let's see if they can run this empty play right now. Let's see what happens. Let me get this other guy to run a little bit better drag route. He was a little bit short last time.
So hard to swing it back the other direction.
It was a little bit too deep last time.
And they got it.
Finds a soft spot in the middle. And good coverage by
I don't have any of my third down plays really ready to go right now.
Whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure.
Oh, bro. Oh, we can't get the freaking signs here. Great. Maybe we're offsides, aren't we?
To not take a sack or worse.
See if y'all can play, if y'all can run my play. Oh boy.
The sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground.
Yeah, that's probably not a good call versus that look right there. The comeback should have been there in quarters coverage. Yeah, this is not a great play. Versus quarters. This is actually a Shanahan play. He calls it Buffalo. A lot of people run the same version of this play. In the Indy offense, we call it stairwell, where this guy's going to run a dig. And that might have been better. Actually, versus quarters, we're kind of dead on this play anyway. So it's just a different version of levels. Shanahan runs it more like he runs a curl, I think, here instead, which is like a man answer. But versus quarters coverage, you should be working weak. This guy has good, this nickel quarter flat defender has good leverage on my back. He's supposed to be running an option route, so I don't know why he's running outside. That's just the route. But anyway, the comeback route is there versus quarters. That's the correct read. The game tried to wait for this guy to come across and almost got him. Actually got him murked. So whatever.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down.
Tomorrow, one of my goals is to clean up my offenses, get my playbooks together on offense, so when I play people or play the computer, I can score some points. I know I can put. I feel like with this game being so bad on defense, I could probably score 50 points on people. Easy. Come on, let's get out the drive here.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They're already in field goal range, but Jesse, they want to be aggressive, but they can't take a negative play.
Well, the play caller's got to look up and down his sheet here to find a shot to the end zone, David. Be aggressive and see if you can get a touchdown late.
While knowing that I've got 3 in my back pocket. Don't force the ball into a bad situation. Definitely trying to get a touchdown.
3-man rush. I hate 3-man rush. I really do. Are you still, Cineo, are you still here? Are you still playing? Are you playing a 4-down now? Have you switched it over, you said? I remember you said that. Because the pass rush and the 3-down just wasn't working for you, right? Timeout. I don't have a timeout? Oh, shit.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. It is
I got lucky there, guys. I didn't call the right play.
4 seconds remaining. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit.
That's good, man. You're still winning games on only winning games on defense because of defense. I didn't get a chance to look at your tape, but I saw the DM, so I'm gonna look at it tomorrow. So today I was busy earlier in the day, and then my family stuff. But tomorrow I'm free all day, so.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time.
Oh yeah, you're right. The high-scoring games have been pick sixes. Folks, even guys that I play against, when I lose big, it's because, or if I give up a lot of points, it's because of that reason. So I'm actually shocked this game is still in order right here. All right, the only thing I do want to try to do is just try to run a little bit more of the mentor stuff if I can. I'm trying to like put it into the favorites so I can quickly just call the plays. The game is not even letting me do that, so it's a little annoying.
To which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most.
I don't really want to call for blitz, but I do want to use that one.
Come back on the field to jump around a bit. Looking for a productive play on 1st down.
Oh, we're in trouble.
Trying to set the tone with the run. Got the first down and more. Really good job to pick up a chunk of
They call
yardage
that
and get it
defense.
out to the 39
What do I
yard
have
line.
here? Let me just see what I have here. I have mint, I have over.
There's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead. But you know what else would be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early.
Don't like this at all.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this
I'm in
game on
trouble.
the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Listen, you got to be able to know what
Cue trap.
and what hole to go through. Like
The one thing, let me ask you, if Trix is still here, that's one thing I haven't studied. How much single high defense is Minter really using? Is he lining up in single high? I gotta look at that because I don't remember seeing a whole lot of that. You know,
Well, give the defense credit on
3rd
that
and
one.
3.
They knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Lining up to convert 3rd down. To the air, it's Van Dyke.
That was too invert right there. Non-traditional cover 2. Tampa 2. Really?
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job.
You like Salem pivot? What do you like, the pivot route?
Swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs
I don't trust
catch
this throw in the
very well.
dig.
Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job.
You gotta hope that the pivot route's gonna get open versus the quarter flat defender, right? Oh boy. I'm glad it makes you smile.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field.
Hope they don't play it ever again.
Last time, David, they'd like to be more
I'm joking.
productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective.
Never got the
breath.
play call check.
Start playing like a unit on this drive.
I knew it was too high look. I didn't want to throw verticals on this. Yeah. Computer can't handle verticals against a too high look.
Oh, that hit him in a
I tried to audible the play, but the crowd wouldn't let me.
hands. Great play.
This is, I don't have a lot of good plays here, guys. I apologize. Let's just run this one here.
Interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
Here comes the offense on 2nd
Is
down.
it like a block release? What is it? I can't even audible this. Oh, I'm sorry, I was on the wrong guy. Block release L2.
Quarterback will audible.
It's not quite what I wanted.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Quickly complete.
That was an out route. I think it was quarters coverage that he threw it against. Let me take a look real quick. It was one robber. Okay, no
Out route
done.
against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job.
The pivot route, yep. I'm sorry. I'm so happy that Madden has decided to get rid of the pivot route as an audible. Now you have to call it in a called play. So all the cheesers out there that love, I'm not calling you a cheeser, bro. So don't. But everybody who used to abuse the pivot route, they can't do it anymore. The wheel route, can't do it anymore. That's the one thing I like about the gameplay team. They will make those changes from year to year. Whatever was OP and destroying the game, the integrity of the game, good run. They will make those changes for you. All right, last time I got him on the exact same situation, a similar play. Actually, I'm gonna run. You know what? No, I'm not gonna run the exact same play. Let's run this one. We're just gonna run levels concept here. Oh, please, I can't audible. I'm gonna try one more time. All right, good. We're good. Don't throw it there. Nice throw. Get in the end zone. The Texas Coast will run levels down in the red zone.
This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
No, I haven't. Is that something? Please let me know. The hook player. What type of cover 1 are you talking about? You talking about regular cover 1? Like cover 1 hole? There was something last Madden that not a lot of people knew. One of my guys put me onto it. that if you turn match off last year, you call a cover on robber, that robber player would not match routes. And if you had it on, he would match routes. So like what you're talking about right there, if you got an over route and you had match on and you called cover on robber last year, that safety that comes down and plays a 3-receiver hook, the hole player, the high hole player, he would match that guy, or he would run with them for a couple steps at least. I don't know how this year. I don't think you can do that. Why am I calling this defense? I don't know why I called this defense. It is 4-by-1. It was actually not a bad call. About to get run on. That's horrible by me. He is not a mobile quarterback. I don't think so. Let me take a look real quick. I don't think he is. I know that's why my offenses, I don't really use mobile quarterbacks like that. So let me see real quick. Yeah, 84 speed. Okay, so he's pretty mobile. He's good enough. He's like Dak Prescott. You know what I mean? I'm not a fan of Dak Prescott, but he is what he is. All right, this is over. This is doubles. I already have something pick. I'm close to that real quick.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline.
Let me call these plays. I just have a few plays picked out over here. All right, let's try this Tampa sim pressure.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1.
Talk to me, guys, about the single high looks. Are you calling single high? Nice, same play before. Are you calling mint out of single high looks or out of split safety looks? Illegal contact.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach
Kind of shit.
they will take the penalty.
All right, this one here, I'm actually gonna make it to a simulated pressure.
Out of the gun, the running back has it.
Having that nickel blitz is just a beautiful thing. Makes people think. 3rd down, wide trips weak. Let's play a little 9. See how this plays out here. Watch the screen. I'll use this guy just in case. The screen goes left. Run the ball.
Running back searching for a hole. A confident, tough, efficient run.
They're not doing it? Okay.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical.
Yeah,
They wanted
that
to
stinks,
establish
man.
the line of scrimmage, and they're running
Last year they would
downhill
do it.
right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here.
That's not me using him.
Wants to pass.
I did call a blitz, but I put that guy into a zone. I should have put him in the seam flat. What am I thinking?
But it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
I know I'm doing a lot of edge pressure here, but let me try versus trips. Into the boundary? No, they about to run the ball to the field. Make it a field call.
One better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
They'll try
Predictable
to run.
offense.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, he was trying to do it all by himself. At the end of the day, it's a tackle for him.
I mean, the number of tackles he broke, at some point, somebody's got to get blocked to help the guy out a little bit.
Man, the defense was like a bunch
Plus
of
6
zombies
is
on
fine.
that last play. They just would not stop chasing that ball carrier.
We'll keep
After
it.
losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
Poor job on me. Don't forget to mint, guys. The trick, that little trick I told you about today. If you're on the Patreon, I just talked about that today. I will put that one out eventually. I'm gonna just wait a couple weeks. I don't think it's a big deal. That is messed up right there. Computer knows. Damn it. See, this is what happens when you don't do that. I don't know why I called for a drop anyway, but that outside linebacker blitz because I did a line adjustment that I didn't make the change. I'm gonna try to do it real quick. See if I can get it into this one here.
So many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
It's like I checked the play by accident. What the hell?
The give to the back.
Damn, I thought I had this blitz still on. Bum thumbs, bum thumbs, bum thumbs. Again, I'm just kind of halfway testing out here, guys. That's part of it. I ain't gonna lie. That one has vertical hooks.
Comes out throwing on 1st down.
That linebacker's the worst. Number 4 just stood there. Is that the safety, actually? No, it was a linebacker.
Kind of All
right, let's go with odd.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the Badgers are threatening in the red zone. Looking to throw, it's Van Dyke. Looking down the middle. He caught it. Got open on the post and then had no regard for his body. And
Gotcha. That's what you mostly do. Yep. That's what I figured. I gotta go back and watch his stuff just to make sure that's what he's doing. I'll do that in the morning. I might watch it on YouTube.
The Badgers have it with a 1st and goal. He's looking to pass.
Was that 4x1? Did I mess that up? So hard. There's certain things I would use her. I can't use her against the computer. For computer versus computer. Is that 4x1? Of course I gave him one. No, that was just this guy. What happened? Are you serious? Again, this is cover 0, okay, guys? I'm doing it because the computer's cheesy, I know. But look at the man coverage on number 3. Bro. This is why I can't do it, man. So we saw 6 Willie. They didn't cover the tight end. Now we just saw the computer not take his responsibility. I guess I gotta go cover this guy. You can't do that. I just probably took myself out of position. Seeing the 2 shows. I'm running a lot of cover. Okay, you already saw that. Yep. All right. I'm assuming he does a lot of rotation, kind of like Fangio. Showing a lot too. Probably comes down versus the way I would do it, the way I was taught, certain formations you can't show. So let's just kind of go through that exercise when we come back around. If you get wings and stuff, showing cover 2, not good. Can we throw a screen? Can we actually throw a screen? Let's see what happens. Is the computer giving me a cover 0 look? They're giving me some sort of look here. Let's go pivot.
To go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is
oh my God, I thought that was a pick.
Two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer. You've also got to
thought that was an interception there, guys.
Defense an opportunity to get their win.
Oh, okay, gotcha. But that's how you do it. I think I asked the question. That's how you do it. So thank you for telling me.
Fitting in there tight, and a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it because he really didn't have a choice because he was going to wear that one regardless.
3rd inches. We couldn't do anything about that better.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now
this is a bad play call versus this.
After the incompletion on 2nd down, it's 3rd and inches. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football.
Have you guys noticed anything when it comes to
And you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, 1st down.
3rd and long, 2 throws on 3rd and long makes it easier to set up casino blitzes?
He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where
What's your what is your version of casino blitzes? Is that the hot pressures?
That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Because casino's all out, like, it must be the hot pressures you're talking about. I'm pretty sure of it now that I think about it. They're giving me a cover 2 show. Somebody wants to be a hero. Bet you that was 2. See?
As we come to the end of the
That makes sense.
Wisconsin has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
Makes a lot of sense. By the way, this playbook is mostly all spread, or it's halfway all spread stuff. So I really can't use it the way I want to. Why is he going there? Ugh. I love when we get this play off in time. That's all right. Just run the play. Just run it.
To the air. It's Card.
Good read, quarterback.
He's He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes. Get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Oh, what a grab by the defense. Looking for more room. The 30.
I thought he might take a shot to the goal line. Do a freaking curl on the comeback.
Take it all the way back. Touchdown, Badger. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Man, what a play by this defense. You're trying to get the ball back to your offense, trying to salt this game away and get the win. Not only do you create the turnover, you get the touchdown. Now you take a 2-score lead late in this ball game.
I'm with you.
This defense just stepped up in a big moment.
I'm always a 3-high shell on third down. I mean, 2-high shell on third down. That's like my thing, no doubt. First and second down, I like to play more single high as much as possible and try to stop people in the run game and mix in some of that non-traditional Tampa 2 stuff. Yeah, I guess I got to play special teams real quick.
On to attempt the try.
That probably wasn't the best play call. My play calls are so limited in this playbook. So tomorrow I'm going to put together, I'm going to finish up my Tom Moore Indy offense. And then I'm going to get my Texas Coast offense ready to go. I could probably find a good stock book and run it, but I'm just going to custom up because I need to get ready for Madden anyway. So I have a feeling that the playbooks in Madden are going to be exactly like how we have here with the same problem, where guys won't be able to choose their play.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Finds his man down the middle.
And in this situation,
I like that, yep.
You need 2 touchdowns to win the game. Everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like
The $326 out of that stock book, right? Is that what we're talking about?
The completion short of the sticks. It's second down. Wants to throw. It's Card. Fires to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
They'll try to get it through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way.
I'll tell you what, it's more of a confusing thing if you just use the single high and play quarters. It really just messes with people. I don't know if it's the best thing in the world. I think I'd rather play palms out of it versus trips. Quarters is a big... quarters is not horrible. I would probably use the backside safety that's down in the cover 3 look and try to approach back on the sneak. Try to sneak back there and get into that window. Somebody tries to throw it to number 3. They're both pretty good. I use it like, honestly, I use it as a change-up call, you know? I don't use it as a call that's like actually probably like 2 times a game. After I played a god load of, a good number of 1 and 3, then I kind of mix in that every now and then. Or if a guy is going to throw the ball to the middle of the field, it's a good defense. They're going to try to throw a lot of digs and stuff. It's good. You can always tell what's good, versus certain things too. This freaking computer's giving me a split high safety defense right now, of course. I'm just going to check into anything else right now.
Looking to throw it again.
This is tough. It's really tough to call a game when you can't really see the coverage. It's almost impossible. I'm going to call all go. They're going to give me cover 2 man, actually. I really don't want to run this cheesy play, but I am. I never even got it off. Of course you're not going to throw the ball. I can already tell you right now how the computer plays. There's certain things they do that are silly. Like if you give them 4 verticals, they will throw the ball down the middle of the field pretty much every single time.
yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game.
I didn't help the quarterback today, though.
Fires to the middle.
Good try.
Wide open downfield. He is stopped.
I'm gonna let the computer finish this thing out. Actually, no, let me have some pride. Have some pride here, guys. I may not be able to get the perfect play call, but it's gonna be better than what the hell the computer's probably gonna pick.
You want them to be aggressive. You got to continue to get stopped. You got the lead. Now you give the
Can't get these guys inside. That's the problem.
with a chance to salt this away in the
Jeez.
second half.
You guys are trying to bomb me.
Feeling some heat.
They're trying to run the score up on me.
Just in time.
You know, this dime version of 2-3-I is great on third down, but it's not great on first and second down.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can.
Do I have a shell on or something?
QB.
I must have a shell on.
Scanning the field. It's Van Dyke.
I put on quarter shell.
Throws to the wideout.
Give me, they're still throwing on me. I've covered zero shell. What the hell?
Nice gain.
This offense is not
I
letting
didn't
up,
pick that.
guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for
I didn't pick cover zero
explosive
shell. What's
plays.
going
This
on?
defense just has not had an answer here.
Yeah, they still going to play action on my ass. Thank you.
Unleashes one.
Take it back.
Here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right
Yeah.
now. He'll try to take it back. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
Yeah, definitely. Yep. You got to push down, right? Pretty sure you got to push down and then do it. Yeah, I'll definitely take a look at what defenses they were in. Right, let's try to cheese them up on some play. Here, see how the computer handles this
The
cheese play that everybody's
heads
running.
back out to the field.
This is like one of the meta plays, I think.
Fast motion from the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Oh, it's just to the right. Okay, I have to push down. Kept pushing down. Just too hard fly. They just did that to me. It's like, no, get that out of my face.
He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
Actually, threw this one pretty good. Yeah, just move it to the right. Okay. I thought you had to click it down to do it. That's good to know. Oh. Stop forcing it to that guy, bro. On the 6 side? No. Quarterback is struggling right now. Let's try this. Let's try your play. Let's try to sail him. We still got dig routes in this game. Oops. If I can get this out.
Quarterback checking the play.
I'm gonna get a freaking false start. I can't get the zig route in. The computer won't let me do it. There we go.
To the air, it's Card. Fires to the wideout.
That boy's getting, he's getting hit a lot.
After picking up the first down.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back.
Game's not over yet, boys.
Now to play his A+ level of football.
Good job. Let's get rid of it. Oh, she's got to bounce. He's out of bounds.
Behind the line, it's McCoby. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. This offense has a second down play.
Can you see me at all? God, all right, you don't know the play. I can't check the play. All right.
He's looking to throw. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absent?
Here we go. Deep flood. Let's go.
Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being.
It's like cover one. Probably cover two, man.
Really affecting the football.
If they try me on a one, let's go. Come on. Beat this guy, please. You got me? It is one. Give it to him. That was a good corner. Oh, he did the other side even better.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's still on his feet, but
Computer will find those streak routes versus press. I don't know why Scheme Guide said that press works. I don't know. Maybe quarters press works better versus... He did say quarters press works better. Did you guys see that at all? Anybody in the Discord? That Scheme Guide said that quarters works better. Quarters press and rematch works better than... Oh, yeah. Anyway.
in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game.
Let's see what happens here.
He's got them on their heels.
I think they're bringing the house. Oh, yeah.
He can throw it all over the field.
They don't have a good play versus this, though. That stinks. Turn out.
Really has the ability to spread it around, and now
he talked about if you play quarters or you play three match, that if you press the corners, he thinks that they play really well. So I haven't seen that in my experiences, but I got to take a look at it. I got to try it out. I'm just too scared.
First and
I ain't gonna lie.
goal, this feels like their chance to give them a finish. Receivers telling the quarterback
This is disrespectful. Run the ball. How dare you play this on defense?
A first down run in the red zone.
You disrespecting me, computer. He runs on two man.
Touchdown, Boilermakers! Before that score, considering last ride,
Oh, it's cover 6. It looked like two man, but whatever. It wasn't good defense.
in fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field.
Yeah, I've been too scared to try it out, man. It's like, especially when it's the obvious one, like when you call Palms in the corner sitting up there and Meg to the trip side. It's like, you're really gonna just people are like, are you serious? We know that he has no help. We know it's cover 0 over there. Okay, we're gonna test you out. I don't know why I'm calling for a drop, but I just feel scared. Come on, guys. Give me some good D-line play here, please. Trying to trap me. Oh yeah, he's done. Nice try there. This game's not over, guys. It's not over yet. See if we can pull one out of our ace. I don't like bringing it. So you guys try to get me. I want to bring it to the field. You come over here. I should have stayed there. So you can't switch certain blitzes, so that's out. So like overload 3 press. I mean, I guess I got to get it right the first time. All right, trips way off weak. It's really 2x2. We don't know exactly where it's gonna go. Let's go with over. Let's go by 2 invert. Screw it.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking downfield, it's Van Dyke.
Click it.
He wants to go deep.
Damn, that could have been a pick 6.
What a momentum swing that could have been.
Computer fell for the bait.
The offense gets pretty lucky there. 3rd down in your own end. You're throwing.
Come on, 32.
First, that ball just a little bit late, and as a result, they're lucky that wasn't a pick.
RPO, I know. That's the funny thing is that I was gonna do an RPO down there. I was gonna do the well, it depends what type of RPO. I was gonna do this one right here. Let me show you. Where is it at? Is it at the bottom? Hold on. I was at the bottom already. One of these peak plays that I love. This one right here, RPO peak slant. They came out in mint, and we watch them do it again. Yeah, they come out in mint versus this to stop the RPO. Well, I guess not. I guess it didn't stop. He blitzed. But with that Jack Backer up there, I was like, I don't know. They played freaking double one. All right, let's try to win this game. Okay, what's worked pretty well for us? All right, they're going to give me 2-man versus hitch seams, of course, because you guys are cheesy. Hope this isn't cover 1. If it's, I can get the audible in. Come on, stick. Hope it's not 1.
He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy.
A little wide cross here.
It's so important that this offense.
Why am I doing it to the freaking boundary?
What that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
He'll run it. I tried to run it. No, I checked to a fucking run, man. Oh, he didn't get the freaking audible out. Why would you throw a streak route down the freaking sideline, man? They obviously gave me an obvious like cover 2-man look. I said we're gonna take the freaking inside zone. If anything, throw the freaking pivot route. What a dummy. What a freaking stupid ass. Could have ran the ball or something. It was definitely coverage. It was I think it was 2-man. Son of a bitch.
The Wisconsin offense
You think they're
will
gonna run the
come back
ball
on
to the
field and
field?
jump around a bit. They
Come
had
on,
to
I'm
put
not
it away on
stupid.
their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
Don't
I mean,
move
this
in.
is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go
Go make the
great. Now
tackle,
you're
bro.
set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I
Damn.
cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they
Really?
like to take a shot right away.
Was that what it was? He had the man beat?
Capitalize on this field
I thought it was 2-man. I thought maybe the safety was over the top. So he just threw the ball because he had him beat, but then he threw a bad pass. That's nice.
They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground.
That's the thing about this game, man. Running backs are everybody's too agile. That's what makes it impossible. This guy he had 2 hands on the ball, and look at this. I just got to show this, man. This is where the game becomes just intolerable. Look at this. So this dude has 2 hands on the ball because it's the 4th quarter, but can make cuts like this. I mean, it's just like, I know there's wide open holes now, but still, like, it just feels arcadish, man. I think once guys get back on Madden and they start feeling the momentum of what the game feels like and what players should feel like, I shouldn't be using this guy. Sorry, bad habit. Then they start realizing that this is it's a fun game, but it's for something else. You know what I mean? It's for arcade play. I like the schemes of some of the schemes that are unique on offense. They didn't give us a lot on defense, obviously, but they're trying, I guess. Whatever. They're trying.
And the Badgers enter the final minute of play, trying to run out the clock. Trying to slam in. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense uses a
can't stop the clock.
trying to get that ball back.
All right, GG's. All right, all good. So I'm on vacation this week, staycation. So that's why I can stay up extra late, get the work in that needs to be done.
Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right?
People online be telling you suck.
Have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
They think I suck?